down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was...
The previous play is under review.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
MP shot is good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Well, the score reflects it. They've just been the better team all the way around.
To the paint. Here's Adebayo. Bounces high off the rim and drops. He's got 12.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
And another thing that has really opened up the rest of the floor is their damage from the mid-range area.
On the court for Miami here in the second. Norman Powell out there with Savon Fontecchio. Then it's Smith, and it's Larson in at the 2. MP with the block.
Oh, look at the feistiness from MP. There's no problem meeting him at the rim for the block. That was execution to perfection. Textbook transition offense.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Powell passes to Jovic. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line. And they want a second opinion on that.
Look at this. Again, look. They're calling a foul. Man said foul. Challenge that ASAP.
Challenge has been made.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
Be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
Peek at some of the players competing for a spot in the dunk contest. All of them true dunk artists who can do some spectacular things in the air.
And I can't wait to see what these guys have dreamed up this year. The level of athleticism and creativity that goes into this contest is what makes it so incredible to watch.
You look at Walker. He's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Well, we'll just have to see. But I personally would love seeing him in the dunk contest.
So that's how things are currently looking for the dunk contest. But, of course, we'll update you with the latest news as we receive it.
And as this lineup starts to take shape, this event is only getting more and more exciting.
MP shot is off. Heat trail by 17. Over to the wing. Here's Larson. And the Heat, another three.
Slow reaction from the D, and it cost them 3.
And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They led the game at one point by 20. Coming off a win against the Hornets.
They really had a strong night shooting the basketball. They got hot and stayed hot.
Well, I just thought they had the tempo exactly where they wanted it. To me, that was the difference in the game.
Here's Larson. Pass to Jovic from deep. And again, Miami with a triple.
In this era of the NBA, you just can't let guys have good looks from the three. Pretty much everyone in this league can make you pay.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. There's a screen. Pulls up at the elbow. And it comes off the front of the rim. And here's Miami. They're rolling here. 9 unanswered. Powell for 3. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. And we got a chance to check out multiple seasons of assist numbers and what has been the trend for Tyrese Halliburton.
Well, with his assist numbers dropping, he's becoming more one-dimensional, and it's not just hurting his game, it's affecting his teammates, as well as the potency of his offense.
Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Walker, he's checked in for Toppin. Nesmith comes in for Shepard, and Halliburton is subbed in for McConnell.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of the court.
MP to pass to them.
Shit yourself. I forgot to get the water. I'm sorry, I have to take a shit. What happened, bro? Oh, God. Good. When you cough, I need to shit. When you cough that hard. Don't you cough hard at this turtle? What's the pop for? The pop? It's for the room. The juice wasn't good, and for later on, I guess when you make the food, no? You need something to drink? If you want to drink it straight now, you can. So there you go. No? Yes, no drink. I do. Sometimes. Drink some tea now.
Good.
Stop
And the assist goes to MP. MP's got 4 assists in the game.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 5 points.
I just love the ball movement.
Pacers leading by 8.
It's like
MP looking around. Oh, MP buries the triple.
You can bet MP will make a lot of those over his career.
And that one's good. Jovic.
And after not scoring in the first, he's finally starting to get in the groove.
The Pacers have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Here's MP. Rebound Miami. And it's Miami's ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to Larson.
this flawless rebound.
To the inside. And down it goes. Dumped it through off a beautiful setup.
Oh, come on, BA. I mean, where's the defense? That's just too easy.
Yeah, they got to do a much better job in help.
That's the kind of play that can spark a run. A dunk like that energizes everyone on the team. Watching the trajectory on a floater never gets old. One of the most fun ways to score that this league has.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Adebayo's checked in for Miami. Hero comes in for Smith. Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, a debate is brewing. While the NBA has pushed back against load management, saying it's an 82-game league, prominent voices on the team side countering that. Much more movement on every possession, modern play style places novel demands on players' bodies.
A serious challenge. Okay, Shams, thanks for that report. Fires in the triple.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
A nice shot by Fontecchio.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
MP inside. Counted by Adebayo. Heat trail by 7. Fontecchio outside. Pass to Powell for 3. Pacers with a rebound. MP's got 6 rebounds now in the game. There's a screen. Now Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Another 3 for Indiana.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come way beyond the arc.
Pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. And it's MP with a rebound. MP's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number 1 in some, if not all, of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you guys.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Matherin's checked in for Nembhard. Miami also changing it up. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Jovic. And Mitchell subbed in for Fontecchio. Back to Adebayo. Adebayo rocking the rim.
Well, this has been a huge scoring night for Adebayo, and when you consider the elite defense he brings every night, points are a bonus.
And Tim, some have said that the hardcore Heat culture doesn't work in today's league.
Well, there certainly is a different mindset in the modern player, and the Heat organization was always known for working players the hardest. But now they have to ease back, but still be tougher than most.
Three-pointer, Halliburton, his 2nd miss of the game. He's 7 for 9. Down low. Oh, MP with a block.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Halliburton against Wiggins. Halliburton, the pass to Walker. And it's going to be a 3-second call. And a chance for us here to check out the top passing teams in the league this past month. Indiana, number 1.
And over this last stretch, this team has been incredible passing the rock, playing great team basketball.
Larson's checked in for Miami. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Mitchell.
A sloppy turnover. When you're not locked in, you pay the price.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for the Pacers. They led the game at one point by 20. Adebayo against MP. Wing shot on the way. Halliburton's shot is good. Halliburton's got 8 here in this quarter.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Hero. Lets the 3 fly. The rebound by MP. MP's got 9 rebounds now. The 3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 5th assist in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of 3-pointers.
You know, he's smaller for the center position by NBA standard, but his leaping ability more than makes up for his lack of height.
Neesmith passes to MP. Lets it fly. And Indiana again with it.
Well, for a guy who hasn't been in the league a long time, MP has a very soft touch on that jumper.
There's a screen by Wiggins. From downtown, here's Adebayo. Confident take by Adebayo.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
MP against Adebayo. MP, the pass to Mathurin. Back to MP. Gotta get done inside, MP.
And that's what happens when you let MP get positioning inside.
Hero finds Adebayo. Adebayo, a screen on Mathurin. Wiggins outside. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Adebayo. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to be on MP. And the defensive versatility of Bam Adebayo is special to him.
Yeah, PA, he can guard 1 through 5, and his offensive game is also versatile. Think about how far he's come since he was drafted. He is a testament to work ethic.
Miami making a switch here. Fontecchio's checked in. Tim, growing up in the D.C. area, at what point did you fall in love with the sport of basketball?
Well, BA, the first team I loved were the Washington Bullets in the late 70s with Elvin Hayes. They won that one championship in Washington. But Larry Bird coming into the league.
Oh, another one falls!
Another outstanding game for him. He has been a consistent offensive force all year.
Only 3 other players in NBA history have more 40-point games in a season than he does. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments.
Once again, give it up for your Postmates dance team.
And here's Mitchell. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Chalk up 2 there. Wiggins gotten his first bucket of the night.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
MP, the pass to Mathurin. Adebayo against MP. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. Oh, great D that time from MP. Inside. Down it goes, and a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. Heat trail by 16. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Wiggins outside. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Nesmith. Here's MP, and that's not going to go. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Indiana ahead, up by 16. We'll see you after halftime for the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court. And get ready for the Fan half-court shot. Drums. They're measuring up the shot.
Thanks for joining us. Neither team at full strength tonight as we review the injury status.
I just hate this part of the game, guys. Siakam injured. He's a guy you're going to miss on both sides of the ball.
Ivan called me into his office.
No question, injuries are out of your control. Something every team has to deal with. Switching back to that first half of action, everything's been working for the Indiana Pacers. Glad you could join us.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And just halfway through this contest, he's already registered a double-double.
For most guys, that's a night's work. It shows you how dominant he's been to this point.
On the wings, Neesmith and Mathurin. Walker out there with MP, and it's Halliburton in at the point. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Powell, and that's good for 2.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Back to Halliburton. Pass to MP. Adebayo with a steal. About a minute played here in the second half. To the paint. And finished off by Adebayo.
And just an effective offensive talent. Adebayo plays so hard, and that's really what drives his game.
Here's MP. Outside Neesmith. Pass to Halliburton. No good with the triple. Heat trail by 14. Powell outside. Kicks it to Hero. Here's the 3. Offensive rebound. Hero on the wing. From outside the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Hero's got 14 points for the game.
That brings them to 3 for 4, and the game plan seems to be working here early.
Mathurin, a screen on Adebayo. Here's MP. Indiana again missing.
A wasted trip down the floor. That's not a good shot at all.
I'm not sure what he was thinking right there, but we see this in this game sometimes.
Here's Hero. That doesn't go either for Hero. Pacers leading by 11. Neesmith passes to Halliburton. Some nice passing by Indiana here. Here's MP. Nice shot from the wings. MP's got 47 points.
He must have visualized this one because everything is falling.
And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Pass to Halliburton. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Halliburton's got 25 points in the game.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they're making something very difficult look simple right now.
And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Indiana. And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
For 3, Powell. The Pacers pull it in. MP's got rebound number 13 for him here tonight.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Is that just a miscommunication? It just can't happen. Let's hope they get on the same page.
Adebayo, a screen on Mathurin. And again, no good by Miami. Indiana leading by 14. And the layup is good off the glass. Mathurin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
You're talking about a sensational athlete. Mathurin is so tough in transition.
Hero for 3. Hits the trifecta. Hero's got 17 points.
Creating spacing. That's his 3rd three-pointer of the night and his 2nd this half.
Pass to MP. Walker, a screen on Adebayo. MP, the pass to Halliburton. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Halliburton's got 28 points for the game.
They're clapping back. Halliburton matching the 3 from the other end.
Here's Hero. He blocks it again.
A Defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Protecting the rim well. Love the hustle. And the basket by MP. MP's got 49 in the game. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Pacers.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Heat trail by 20. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Mitchell, defended by Halliburton. Outside Adebayo. Over MP. Again, the Heat misses.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
To the middle. Mathurin passes to MP. Mathurin, a screen on Adebayo. Here's MP. Pass to Halliburton. Shot clock at 5. There's Nesmith with the 3. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got assist number 8 now on the night. Miami has gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Eastern Conference has been great to watch so far. Here's how things are shaken up midway through the season. You look at Indiana, they've been enjoying a truly spectacular run this season, sitting on top of the mountain in the first place spot. And of course, Miami just need to keep fighting.
Checking out Indiana, they just have serious hopes for the outcome of this season. They're focused on putting up a banner.
Well, no one has been surprised by their dominance. Now they will try to take this momentum into the postseason.
Nembhard, he's checked in for Indiana.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Here's Powell. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Pass to Wiggins. Hero outside. Now Powell. Left side Adebayo. Got it. Good job in the low post. Adebayo's got 29 points.
He's really carrying the load, but no man can do it all by himself.
MP against Adebayo. MP, the pass to Walker. Excellent D there from Wiggins.
The ball is rated.
Sean Combs. I co-founded Bad Boy with Sean. I was dazzled by his ideas and his unique talent. He was a very different Sean Combs back then. Sean was 19 when he dropped out of Howard University. Flashy, swaggy music industry. He started off dancing, wanting to be in videos. Wanted to be a pop culture mover and shaker at a time where things were changing. Hip-hop was evolving.
Like it or not, rap is here to stay. It has become part of mainstream commerce.
It was just so simple. Run DMC, Chaos One, Public Enemy, Rod Heavy. The late 80s, it was fantastic. There were a lot of independent labels that gave birth to hip-hop in the way that we know it
Heavy D was the biggest rapper signed to Uptown. Excuse me. The hardest cats in the hood.
Oh, that's
Heavy D, you ain't got to reach for the radio and turn it off. We call him the official mayor of Money. In Westchester County, the first city outside of the Bronx. Heavy D put that area on the map. And his influence reached all the young people in the neighborhood, including the young Sean Combs, who was at Mount St. Michael High School, a Catholic private school. He would knock on Heavy D's door every day to see if Heavy would take him to meet Andre Harrell. Andre was the champagne of rap, and he took the streets to Wall Street.
The only entrance into hip-hop at that point was Andre Harrell and Russell Simmons. Into the corporate hip-hop world, into the money.
Sean had impressed Andre enough.
You got to commend the defensive effort right there. It really made a difference.
Offline with a three.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Matherin finds MP. Shoots off the step back. Good. He hits again.
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that.
He was a GQ nigga, you know, he was a real penny loafers type of nigga. He's one of the highlights of it. The girls love him. Now, was they careful?
GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
Wide open look. And Neesmith gets it to go. Neesmith's got 5.
Improving his passing is going to be key for Matherin in the NBA. Looks like he's already on that path.
Nembhard against Mitchell. Pass to Hero. Down low. And finished off by Adebayo.
And Tyler Hero has really evolved offensively. As you see, those assist numbers start to climb.
Walker, a screen on Adebayo. MP, the pass to Nembhard. Outside Matherin. Powell with a steal. Pass to Hero. And Miami again with the bucket.
Yeah, Tyler Hero always under control in the mid-range area of the floor.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Tyler Hero wants to be the complete package. He said, quote, I'm not thinking score, score, score. It's more about finding different ways to impact the game, knowing I don't have to force the issue. When I'm taking efficient shots and making the right passes, that makes us a dangerous team. Guys, back over to you.
He's finding that balance. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Toppin, he's checked in for Indiana. McConnell comes in for Neesmith. On the take, Larson. That one goes. Count it. Larson's got his second basket of the night. Indiana leading by 21. Now MP. Carries it down low.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots.
I was ready to do whatever it took to win.
The young Sean Combs during that time, he was so tenacious.
Shots I've seen tonight.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponents.
And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
And their physical dominance has been...
Came back and told something crazy. I remember I was on the phone and I looked up when he came back. I was like, how'd you get there so fast? And he said, I ran there and back. Right then and there, I said, oh, okay. Yeah, I should have known then that that was never going to stop, to run there and run back. ingratiated himself to Andre and made himself very
on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
And it's Mathurin missing. And the Heat shooting an impressive 48% from the floor in the third quarter. Pass to Johnson. Here's Smith. Miami moving it around. And that one's good. Jovic has got 13 now.
If he gets any daylight out there, he is capable of knocking that shot down.
Here's MP. Rebounded by Johnson. Heat trail by 20. Smith outside. Here's Jovic. And he lays it up and in. Jovic has got 5 points now in the quarter.
The ideal pass for that situation. Great instincts.
MP outside. Money on the 19-footer.
And I know younger players like MP don't often take mid-range jumpers, but still, it can be a useful weapon.
Outside Johnson. And he's going for the oop here. It's stolen by MP. It's stolen away. Pass to Larson. Back to Smith. Here's Larson. He's guarded by Nembhard. Fontecchio with a screen. Here's Jovic. Just 5 on the clock. To the paint. Oh, MP with a block. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Mathurin. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his assist totals piling up. 11 now for him tonight. Here's Larson. He's got 5. Johnson a screen on Nembhard. Here's Jovic. And the three-pointer goes. Jovic has got 18 points in the game. And so it's Indiana out in front by 19 going into the break. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they... And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Trust each other. Get that ball moving.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Heat trail by 19. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Simone Fontecchio out there with Powell. Then it's Smith, and it's Jovic in at center, locking down the middle. Powell passes to Smith. Pass to Jovic. Launches a three. Indiana with a rebound. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational. And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Well, the volume has been there, but so has the efficiency, which is why they're in control of this game.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Pass to Jovic. Inside. Here's Fontecchio. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will...
Janet, she'd always be in hard. And there were times where she'd bring us. Here we are in this brand new Cadillac.
Out the bucket. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Halliburton outside. Jacks up a three. Mr. Clutch. And another one. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Pass to Jovic. Here's Larson. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Up top, Smith. He's marked by McConnell. Fontecchio shot is off. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense.
And that was just moving the ball quickly. And he's rewarded at the end with a high percentage look.
And they are showing you why it's so important to get up the floor before the defense can set themselves.
Pass to Jovic. Beyond the arc. And Toppin pulls it down. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. Here's MP. Good! That's another bucket! That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Here's Larson, defended by Halliburton. Miami moving it around. For 3, Powell. Miami, no good that time either.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
McConnell passes to Toppin. Nembhard for 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Smith with it. Pass to Powell. Okay, Legs, I'm making you commissioner of the league for a day. You get 1 rule change. What is it?
I think we have to look at a time limit on some of these replays. I know we want to get them right, but for me, if you're taking that long, it can disrupt the rhythm of the game.
Totally.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Here in the 4th quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Smith passes to Powell. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Well, you want those shots anytime you can get them. High percentage at the rim.
Mr. Clutch. And again.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Here's Larson. Pass to Fontecchio. Smith outside. Now here's Fontecchio, guarded by Toppin. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Counted from distance. Fontecchio's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, those are the ones you're happy to get every trip down the floor if you can.
McConnell outside. MP outside. From the arc. Sends it home from 3-point land.
I think MP took that as a challenge, and he answered with a 3 of his own.
Here's Larson. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Now the Pacers with it. They're on an 18-7 run. MP drives in. And got it! Another basket!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Now here's Powell. Pass to Larson. 3-pointer. The rebound by Nembhard. Indiana's gone 2 of 4 from the perimeter here in the 4th quarter. There's a screen by Toppin. From deep, MP. Another bucket! Wow!
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Smith passes to Jovic. And there's the drive. 3-pointer. And again, no good by Miami.
Well, he wanted to answer that 3 with one of his own. Unfortunately, he couldn't knock it down.
And the basket by MP.
Their success from mid-range has really set them apart today.
And the Heat shooting at a 48% clip from the floor. Jovic passes to Powell. The shot no good. Nice tee from Nembhard.
It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Pass to McConnell. There's the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
They've had a hard time shutting down the 3-point shot.
And it's Powell with the ball for the Miami Heat. Here's Jovic. Can they get it? Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
That's the right pass to make. Beautiful job.
Indiana's gone 4 of 6 from deep thus far in the 4th. MP outside. Back to McConnell. Kicks it out to MP. From deep. That one's good. on the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got his 4th assist in this one. And for Miami, they're shooting at 31% here in this 4th quarter. McConnell against Smith. Here's Larson. That three's off the mark.
Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
MP right side. Here's Halliburton. And Indiana again with the bucket.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
Smith against McConnell. Smith passes to Powell. Here's Larson. 5 on the clock. Back to Powell. The three is up. And it's MP with a rebound.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Pass to Halliburton. Three-pointer off the mark.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Smith passes to Jovic. Powell outside. Looking to get it going. Nice D from Nembhard.
Just hasn't been his night so far, and if he's unable to find his rhythm, this might be a long night for them.
MP, the pass to Toppin. And here's Halliburton. Fires for three. And there's Toppin on the assist from Halliburton.
He is dialed in right now. Perfect from the field this quarter.
Well, the Heat's shooting about 47%. A nice number. Smith outside. Drives to the hoop. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. All right, Grant, as someone who played for and managed the U.S. men's national team, give us your all-time starting 5.
And, you know, I think I'll go with 2 of the program's all-time leading scorers, Kevin Durant and Carmelo Anthony. And finally, you have to have Kobe Bryant because of just how he reset the culture in 2008.
A nice shot by MP.
Beautiful timing on that play, and MP finishes it.
And Miami has possession. Hero outside. Back to Powell to stop the drought. The rebound by MP.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Hero for 3. Sinks it from distance. Hero's got 22.
And Tyler Hero is always ready to let it fly. Locked and loaded.
MP outside. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
Well, they are hunting deep shots, but they'll take the layup if you give them it.
Powell outside. Fires the 3. He can't get that one to fall.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Pacers.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And for the year now, they've chalked up 35 wins.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for MP.
Well, when you notch a triple-double, you affect the game in every way. Just a great game for him tonight. Now, he's been reliable tonight, but that's certainly not the case for his team in general.
MP left side. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clock. Puts it up. And Indiana again with the bucket.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
17 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. Halliburton against Hero. Outside Adebayo. And so it's the Pacers taking care of business in this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game.
Thanks, guys. I'm here with MP. What a...
It was all right.
Ryan, back to you.
All right, Jennifer. Thanks very much.
Respect. And there's a certain amount of desire and things get that fulfilled.
Did you ever try to snark the guy? I did. I avoided him for a very long time. I ran into him one day. He came to me. God was with me. And swore he did not do this thing to me. And denied it. And that is the very last time I talked to him. When I came back into his wise, it's the most helpless feeling. I was always nauseous when I saw it. The one image in Times Square where he's holding his fist up. When I saw it, I thought it right down the street. We are really raising our individuals to try to defeat him.
Illegal travel for Sean Diddy. Another new lawsuit.
That case that is still lost found in Sean Diddy's
I've never said that. It's just silly bullshit noise. It's like the legal system is doing it now. Because like legally, it's like I gotta spend money to go and get rid of this bullshit. Hey, Rachel, me. I'm not gonna do the damn rest though. I'm just fine. Yeah, it's on you. Yeah, that's proof. That's proof. Sean was destined to be famous. Okay. I didn't see it. I swear I didn't see that. 19. Like seeing people entertain. I thought, over the holidays, just want to go celebrity basketball game in Harlem. I was in the game. I was on the floor. All of us was there. Every rapper in New York, right? UMTV Raps came.
We got City College in the heart of New York City for the Puff Daddy Heavy D first all-time celebrity all-star classic.
That was one of the biggest basketball games. If that would have turned out correctly, it would have went down in history.
Let's go. Everyone's you don't have to tell us everybody starts flowing through thousands of arms. Staying him from the ball, flushing the door. You're gonna have to take him when he's so sold out. It's fun. You gotta still get him on how much you know. When they got to the bottom of the stairs, the doors didn't go out that way, they only came in. So people were stuck.
Just crushing people down at the bottom of the stand. On the court, warming up the play. Let me fresh grab the mic and say, just people that are dead. Overloaded, overhyped, and that led to a crowd just like, oh shit, I just had us on the list. Now, how do they want to explain it? We need our breathing, not breathing.
The death toll from last week's stampede in a New York charity basketball game has risen to 9.
They get trampled. All for money. $12, man.
What do you mean $12?
It costs $12 for a ticket.
Programs, my age, whatever must be done to ensure that this never, ever, ever happens again. That's like that's what makes that game, those deaths. That's the thing, fuck that.
In the number 7-4, number 7, MP.
And Stan, talking about this matchup for a second, when it comes to moving the ball, these two teams have to be considered two of the very best at it.
Couldn't agree more, Kevin. Both of these groups, very selfless. Got to give a lot of credit to these coaching staffs for getting their guys to buy in on a team-first mentality. That makes for some tremendous team chemistry. And by the way, it wins a lot of games, too.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Dynamic duo of Brown and Tatum at the 3 and the 4. Then it's Anthony Simon. And it's Gonzalez in at the 2.
We've seen him shoot at 40% from deep for a season. So Halliburton accurate from three-point land.
Now here's Tatum. And another 21-point game is rushed out.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Got that one up quick. MP with video game numbers. How about the 60-20?
I guess his son, Protege. Yeah, love him. Tell me a little bit about this man and why do you like working with him? Because, you know, he's not intimidated by you, you know what I'm saying? He knows the importance of leaving a legacy behind. We need more adults out there that's going to